This is educational, not trading or investment advice, okay? This is entertainment, possibly, mainly educational. Future stocks, bond trading of any kind involves substantial risk. You may lose everything you have. Before trading or investments, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to go out and trade with your money, okay? If you do so, you're on your own. If you're watching or listening to this video, you are agreeing to these terms. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. It's just my trade journal market analysis for Wednesday, October 25th, 23. And we've got ES price action levels. My daily affirmation, I see it and understand rigid discipline and rules, flexible in outcome expectations, independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. And what we've got on the left is a naked chart with no annotations on the ES 24 hours, and on the right, the dollar. And what's jumping out to me is we're looking at the last 3 days here on the left and the right, two different markets, the dollar and the stock index on the S&P 500 futures, and they're doing the exact same thing. That tells me it's being manipulated. Earnings season is upon us. That's number one. We're going to watch that. But the overall view here is still we've got global events that would have risk at a very high level. And so I'm going to point out one chart in particular that's caught my attention, but this is the main narrative is this should not be in agreement, these two charts, bottom line. Next chart. So on the left here with the annotations, let's focus on the red lines because those were the prior days PM RTH highs and lows. So 4290.5, we had this spike up a couple of minutes after the RTH actual close at 4 p.m. Eastern, and that's 4290.25. The low was 4253. So I blocked off a fair value gap here for the 15-minute, which you can see that red line low is right at the bottom of that fair value gap. And then above here, we've got from the previous Friday, a 15-minute fair value gap where we went above on a candle wick basis. So that's a premium wick high because of earnings spike. So I'm going to watch those areas, and most importantly, London. I don't see any big news prior to RT8. The new week open gap is the other level. Again, 4256.25 on new week open gap high, new week open gap low, 4244.50. So these are the levels. I'm going to watch London. I'm going to watch RTH. The dollar on the right still playing with this yellow daily fair value gap and this consequent encroachment red line. Yeah, we did prior day go down to a sell side liquidity, but we went back up, retraced this black candle prior on Monday, and here we are Wednesday, Asia Globex. We got to see here, though, is why are we still in the same color in the blocks of the last 3 days with the ES and the dollar? It tells me I've got to really be extra cautious because there should not be a symbiotic relationship in the same direction with these two. I want to go to the 4-hour ES next chart. 4-hour chart. The main thing, the reason I'm looking at this is because it gives me basically the equation result of this is high resistance. Even though we had a Monday to Wednesday Asia Globex uptrend, it's high resistance liquidity. This is not a low resistance liquidity run here. It's very high resistance. I've got to respect that we could go down and go down big and test these low of day. 4213 is the sell side liquidity. So if that was to go lower than that, I would not be surprised, and I'm anticipating before Thanksgiving that we do just that, because we've got such global events happening right now. But the main thing here is this is not a clean uptrend swing. So again, I've already pointed the levels that I'm going to watch for Wednesday. Let's go to the next chart, and we'll close it with the 15-minute benchmark. What we've got here is a 15-minute chart, and what I like about this is I really get to see the structure, and you can see here the new week open gap low here at 42.44 looks really too clean for sell side liquidity. We've bounced off it quite a few times. So that's one thing here, 42.44. And that's what I'm looking for to be broken. And then above here, we had this outlier on the 42.90. So yeah, if I've got a chance to short this week one more time and get a good level, I'm going to watch real carefully here between the RTH close, because we've got another earnings announcement at the close of Wednesday. So I'll be watching that and see for any spikes to look at. I've got nothing on right now. I'm all flat and good. I'm just going to really submit to patience, time of day of week. Wednesday could be a good day to trade, but I'm going to wait for the time of day, and I'm going to wait for the levels to be hit. So that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. Take note that it's free to like and subscribe. So if you've not subscribed, appreciate the like to support the channel. Aloha. Take care. Thank you.